be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our mythos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are.
Yep. Very
the
true.
fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't
Fucking
belong
dying,
to
sorry
you.
boys.
It belongs to us all!
You just turn it off?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother. I can't do this alone. And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, look how cool he looks. He looks cool.
My friends. My family. We have all suffered. All fought to
Avicii?
survive. This world may be flawed.
He reminds me of Dr. Manhattan.
Broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore.
It's ours.
It's ours.
Oh shit.
Bow down, offenders.
Here we go, boys.
Disdain.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it hardly even touched him. Okay, that's better. That's better. I thought it was going to be a long boss fight.
No.
He killed me! How can he kill me? I must have watched my health. Was I low on health? Holy shit. Fuck me, dude. Dude, he fucking knobbed us. This is a last boss. No! I don't know how we dodged that move. Got him. Nice.
That's all ready.
Second Zante Azuken. Not paying attention. Buzz, you meant to only showcase that we're a god gamer, mate.
That's better. Replay.
Yo, Seraphim Daddy, how you doing, man?
Such foul intent may not be sublime.
I wonder if that's caught anyone else out, that move.
Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest.
Nice, got him. We don't doubt you're the best gamer. Nice use of the emote there.
That's better.
We will unmake you.
Come on, boys, we got this.
That's all ready.
Know your insignificance.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh my god, boys, we fucking precision striked all the... dodged all those.
Fire and flame.
No!
I needed that. Nice try.
Boys, if we don't turn into Ifrit and fight this, I'll be disappointed. I want an Ifrit fight. Woo! Holy shit.
Gifted this chance. And still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now?
The darkness bends.
Time compression.
Seems to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us. Prostrate yourselves.
Nice. Boys, can we switch items over? I've never tried this, but we desperately need to switch the potion out. Deliverance. Whoa. Come on, we got this, boys. might kill him. Oh! It's finished with Zante Suken. Boys, that move is so broken. Increased rate at which dancing steel fills Zante Zuken Gorge. That goes into the build. Boys, I think we might have finished it. Since we just slayed Ultima.
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited
Don't think we have though.
this moment.
He's probably about to ult and turn into something. Come on, I want a big fight where we bond and we fight him. Who's like just giant. But I don't think it's gonna happen, boys. I think we killed him.
Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Hmm? God, it seems like an age since Clive was in the party, right?
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Sid, yeah, that's what I meant.
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try.
So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Clive! Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Clive!
Trying to fight it.
of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
No, that's Joshua.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive.
Yes.
Clive Rossfield. Look.
It's off until we've finished.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Ah! It's time to go to 9,000.
Our flames burn as one!
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Fucking screamed. Do we kill him? No epic fight? Scammed. I want to fight against a... I think we did it. So that was when he was in our head. Obviously we had to get rid of him out of our head.
Hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
Oh, Mr. Torgal.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
It's a giant crystal. The fuck?
The bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone alright?
Dude, these enemies are fucking pussies.
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here. Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
Okay. Uh-oh.
I will be with you anon.
Thank you.
Why are you staying here? Why? Like, they're not even moving to you. Oh, okay. I thought, like, why sacrifice self for nothing? But it's still not fucking over. How is it still not fucking over? This is the longest endgame ever.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
Thomas, I have great news. Your error commuted has led to the extinction of Scotland. We will keep sucking the energy from the power grid, nation by nation, fish by fish. I will keep you at a comfortable room temperature. Forever.
Find a better price.
This is not even my final form.
You're rubbing
Is
me behind, you know.
never
Come again.
not even for
don't.
before
Putters?
Trouble with your gear? Same for an
In the world. Look, we can do it. Defender +1.
Should last you a good
Clyde, it's
while.
time to wake up. The wake up. The wake up. The wake up.
Bum bum bam bum bum bam da 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 bum 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 bam bum bum bam da 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 bum bum.
Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Oh, you got upgrades.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not my best work, but it'll do. Anything else?
Boys, look at this sword. Holy shit. Optimus got bars. He fucking has, right?
There's something about it.
Can we see the crystal from here? No.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Yeah, this has to be endgame. Well, that thing felt very last bossy, but obviously it's not. We're going to have to fight him again. I'm going to have to get into these fucking jelly beans.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope.
Probably going to finish like a dragon.
Engulfing Randalar.
Or Diablo. I might play a bit of Diablo, I don't know.
Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers.
Or both.
I've sent the curse breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new mother crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true,
It would explain the hastening spread of the blight since the crystal's appearance, would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
Yet.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
This sword isn't as good as Excalibur.
Same goes for you, Clive.
Or
You
Ragnarok.
won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
I bet your side missions now pop up. And we're going to have to stall even more.
Joshua seemed upset.
No. Thank God. I want side quests after the main quest now.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem.
Afraid, holy shit.
His new
Thanks for the
world
raid.
being naught but a means to survive.
Yo, Tops!
And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land.
Yo, thank you, Tops, for the
Should
raid.
Ultima prevail, it will mean death.
You
for
finished
us
Dark
all.
Souls? You finished playing Dark Souls for
We
today?
can be certain.
That's early for you to finish, mate.
But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
You're welcome in, everyone.
That may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will.
Yo, thank
to
you so
break
much,
it,
Tops.
It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen.
What's
and
this?
when it does,
Oh, babe,
it will
I
be
can't believe you
on
got
our terms.
got
That
these.
is
You want
the
some?
world
Take a
that
handful.
awaits us.
What's this?
Indeed.
Oh, garlic
What
bread.
better world could one wish for?
That was cake. Okay. Take some cake as well. Thank you, baby.
First, we have to reach that crystal.
We made garlic bread.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
We killed the gargoyles?
Stand,
Let's
you
go.
don't fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I
He's
certain?
been watching Hob all day.
I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must.
He's done it hitless up to now.
This is our fight. Remember?
That's why he's ended at the gargoyles, because he's got to go and watch the rest of the run.
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I am still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
I've still not finished it. It's taking ages.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
I love you.
You don't have to do this.
Able to prime?
If you do, there's a
Anyone
chance
able to
you
prime?
could lose all you have left.
You good?
And what have I?
Have a drink, babe. Take a can if you want.
My life ended in the Dominion.
Got a headache?
I fear death no more.
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, I had 2 of your
Besides,
powers the other day because I had a massive
I would
headache.
have words
You know the
with
ones in like the
Ultima.
booklet. Is that okay?
He has much to answer for.
Please, so cute. She is right.
We are in your debt, Dion.
Too cute.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He's dying. He ain't gonna live. I'm sorry. He's 100% dying. He's gonna die.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back.
Yep.
And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill.
Wish I could give fluff hugs. Saturday, you'll be able to on Saturday.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
100% not late. Top
pray to
trade.
Nettie
Yo,
for you.
Clovey.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
The moon? It's just some guy got his ass out. Oh my god, there's new side quests available. Oh my fucking god. Boys, I don't think we're going to get this done.
Better make sure I have
today. There's 2 of these?
Something tells
Boys,
me this is no mere adventure.
I'm going to collect all these side quests. And then I'm going to go and see Lee. Have a piss. Stretch my legs, because I've not stretched my legs for a while. And then we aren't turning stream off, or we aren't going in bed until this is finished tonight.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Hopefully we get more hunts from this, though. Hopefully one of these wants us to go and hunt something. So, and that will mean that we'll get the last piece, and then we can build the ultimate sword.
Clive, my boy!
Yo, Clubs, I hope you're good,
informs me
mate.
that we owe you our thanks.
100 not
Hadn't
late,
intended
top
for you to get
three.
involved, but such are the times we live in. Huh?
Top lead.
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already
You getting your haircut
spoken with him
tomorrow?
on the matter.
Ooh.
Of course you have.
Mine should be
And
good.
he's agreed to
If on
help.
Friday it needs a little trim,
On one
I might
condition,
go.
that
Actually, I
he
could
first
go
speaks
because
with
it's
you
definitely grown a lot in like 3 weeks.
Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
Boys, there's so many missions
Thank
here.
you, Clive.
And that's going to get us the Genji Gloves, that mission alone. Because that's 50, that's how many were away. Right, boys, I'm just going to quickly run and I'll put some random music on. Well, actually, not random music. I'll put some Final Fantasy. The main quest should be finding the song that's doomed. Yeah, it should. Let's not joke on a thief. Well, that's what I'm going to go and do now. Right, I'll be back soon. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes or so. I'm just going to go and stretch my legs, speak to Lee. Because I've not spoke to Lee at all yet. And then when I'm back, we will conclude with this for tonight. Also, thank you for all the subs. I think we had like 2 or 3 subs today. Demon with £5 for charity. Thank you, boys. Remember, if you donate or gift a sub or sub yourself, you get entered into a giveaway for a game of your choice and a separate giveaway for this game. So, thank you, boys.
good.
Makes me feel good.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome back, me. Oh, sorry about that. Well, I'm not sorry. Fuck me. Welcome to me, apparently. Fucking hell. I'm not sorry. I went and spent a bit of time with Lee. She was watching Black Mirror. It looks pretty good. Yo, Mr. Shen Daddy. Right. We have a lot to do. Yo, thank you, Jesse.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong?
Clive.
And don't say nothing.
Yo, how's everyone doing, boys? Everyone good?
Nothing. I've received word from Cyril.
Oh shit. Just clicked
The
on the stream.
Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
In the crypt, beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials,
Fuck off,
the
Pin.
Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the duchy yet remained.
Oh my god, Mr. Watson.
And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but...
How are we all doing, boys?
Would you join me?
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
I'm ready to leave when you are.
Okay, well, I'm not ready to leave yet. We're going to go around, get all the quests, and then we're going to leave.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Walud, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll be needing
He's
the
falling asleep.
Enterprise if we're going to navigate the narrow.
I'm looking at
Does that
Instagram.
mean
You would.
I'm making an exception.
Steve.
But we travel together.
You
We
would.
stay no longer than we have to.
You already do playing all them fucking shitty Xbox games, mate.
We save
Go and play the other 48 that you gotta do, or however many it is.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
Oh.
He must be very important to you.
He was.
Biting my nails. It's not good.
Then we find
Yo,
him.
Steve, how you doing, man?
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should
Port
head there
quarters.
as quickly as we can. I only
Fuck
pray
me.
there still bearers
So
alive to
many
save.
quests.
As do I, Doris.
Looks like we've got everyone's final quest though.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is
Poor
keen to join
bearer.
the curse breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a
Can
scout.
I get any
Our ranks are filled
drink?
with men and women
Yo,
capable of
Clovey.
breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword.
You alright, mate?
But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognise the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Taking things one day at a
Sounds
time?
reasonable.
Oh, mate.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
Northreach.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like
It
the
is
present.
the best way to
I'll
be,
wait you
right?
there.
One day at a time. One day at a fucking time, mate. Boys, I can't believe there's no more hunts though.
I suppose they could have
Oh,
chosen
we've not had
somewhere
any hunts
closer.
yet.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where
Harpocrates?
another copy might be found, but... But perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Bow dow 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 dow. Bow dow dow. And then I think we've got all the missions. I mean, there's probably more around the map as well, but...
What do you think happened to Miss Middleton?
Steve, what's on the agenda? What we're playing?
Sid, you have to help us.
What are you playing next?
You didn't take a part
Or
in the
finishing?
Revenant's
I can't remember what you were playing last. You were playing Aliens, right?
Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledal. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably
Got
just about
Crouching
the
Tiger on
Enterprise.
the go, but you're gonna do Guilty
You
Gear.
take quite a battering on the
Oh,
way
you
there
do?
and back.
You just doing beat 'em ups for the rest of the month.
Did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Middledal's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Middledal back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Just got a few done. It gets you caught back up with the list as well. I don't think I've ever been up here.
Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather,
we've been there.
I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture.
We've seen that place.
It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Live on.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
It's probably the Xbox One.
How to thank you?
Jesse, not like the new one.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Right. That's all the quests. I think that's all the quests grabbed now. It is. These are just ones that we have to actually do. Dude, I tried Guilty Gear. I could not get into it. Yo, Trisha, how you doing, mate? Are we all finished work for today? There was a crash right outside your house? That's not good. Like, was it a bad crash? Is everyone good? I do like the art style to Guilty Gear, but I do not understand. It's a bit like Killer Instinct. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Bit crumpled, but everyone's okay. Fuck.
Clive,
Were they just going like way too quick or something?
It is to see you.
Hippocrates.
Also, boys,
There's something I need to ask you.
would you like a jelly bean?
I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did not.
You got someone driving to a tree last week? Fuck.
Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of secrets. A clandestine organization.
It's like a giveaway sign. I think that's maybe what led it to another car. Another car went into the back of him. Oh, so it's just like a rear end job.
The true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the Executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the Executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Giant cocks.
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the Executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Pure
My aunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the Executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the Strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Fuck me. This game does not hold back on the side quests.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our...
Oh, look at him. What's up with him? Why is he all sad?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for.
That sounds amazing.
I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long.
No.
Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
She's a pretty cool character. She's like the motherly
Where
figure.
to then, Torgal?
If it's somewhere on the world map, then that might be the most stupid thing ever. No, it's not, thank God. I was going to say, he's just going to lead us around the map.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
You got that from that?
Why don't we try the rookery?
He was also licking his balls. Does that mean you have to go to his balls?
I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Right. Here we go then, boys. That's obviously the final mission. There's another mission here? Oh, so there is. Aiming high. I don't know where that is, though. Do, 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 do. See if we can get there. I'm glad we chose this song for the boat. It's quite a nice song. Quite soothing, boys. I think it's down here.
Mitadol mentioned a new project yet?
Mid, if you have a...
Oh, mate, just hearing that.
The answer was right here under my arse.
I just want to play Fallout.
If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies?
Big eye.
You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all?
Boys,
it's not fair. The gods
my
get
dare
the
just
skies
got
all to
accepted by
themselves,
Daredrop.
I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but
They must have liked the alien impression.
And see where that got him. But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I
Want to see his big blunder? Go on.
See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Go on. I'm curious.
Can I get any of you cunts a drink?
Hello, Mr. Butterman. I will grab a drink in a second. 1 minute.
Oh, fuck. He caught it? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
You shot on him, mate. Holy shit.
Oh,
What happened?
Oh, fuck.
What did you catch? Did he throw something at you?
Oh, fuck. He caught it? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. I ran off him, letting skate sit in the corner. I know. I figured.
Dude. You shot on him, mate. Yo, Mr. Cass Daddy, how you doing, mate?
All right, Sid.
Locked in place. Is that what that power is?
Only if you earn it.
And then you just did like loads of damage and made him fly off?
For her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Oh yeah, Butters.
Most bones are the same.
Thank you.
Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an
This guy looks like Cody Rhodes.
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Carrara.
You're doing very good.
Near all bids.
That's good to hear, man. I'm doing really well.
The village anyway.
We are in the end game. I thought we were going to finish it.
There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
About an hour ago.
Keep that in mind.
And then
Thank you.
That wasn't the end, apparently. There's a load more quests. Which I'm not complaining about. I'm actually very happy that there's more quests. Means we get to play more of this. You had to see it frame by frame. You can barely see when I caught it. So he threw that ball at you. You caught the ball, threw it back, and killed him in one hit. That's insane. I'm not too keen on Smash. I like watching it, but I'm not too keen on playing it.
So what happened here? It's a miracle there was any left at all. This should be enough.
Okay. That's that question, boys. This game, sorry, is coming to an end. I know, mate. I've really loved this game. I really have. Generally, this is one of the best games I've played in a long time. It's been really good. I've enjoyed everything about it. All like the side quests have been great. They've given it like the one thing I like about games.
After all these years,
when you do side quests, is you're doing them for a purpose, and in this, you get either.
You have to swim, boy.
Oh shit! I should wear my gear, different gear for this, but you either get materials to build the higher level gear, or you get recipes to be able to build the best gear.
I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure.
Like we've got so much like optional shit. A gear that carried us through the game, thanks to side missions. So it's not as good as FF8 now. It's probably the 5th best Final Fantasy, or 6th. It's a toss-up between, is this as good as FF7? I don't know. Because I think FF7's probably like the 5th best Final Fantasy.
This place hasn't changed at all.
It's either better than FF7,
right through those trees. Come on.
or it's not as good.
Race, you there? I bet I could still beat you.
To work today, I've set a manager, but I'll just keep pushing through it. Oh. Are you on shift with like someone you don't like?
This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Oh.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
Sword.
This is all from the castle. In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
His old armor?
My sparring sword.
That's cool. Yo, Lel, you alright, mate?
Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we?
It's going to be like a memento, right? On the wall.
So I don't forget either.
I thought we were going to give it the dog. You finished watching the AEW pay-per-view? Yeah, I heard that there was one, right? It was good. Yeah, I thought we were literally at the last boss before. And then it said, you're not at the end. You've now got a load more side stuff to do, so... We're still not done. But it's not a bad thing.
I think I know where we're going.
Just means you get to play more. Oh, actually, before I forget, boys... let's take this off and put on the XP ones. I want to keep that on. That off. And we'll get the other XP one. There we go. Omega versus Osprey match was incredible. I've not watched much Kenny Omega. The first ever Kenny Omega match I watched was when he, him and Chris Jericho in New Japan. I've seen Will Ospreay plenty of times. He's a bit of a knobhead though, isn't he?
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Ugh. You're a wanker, yeah. He is a fucking wanker. Didn't he like... I don't know. I can't remember the ins and outs of it, but... Torgal's attack potency... Oh, so we got a +1. It was something to do when, like, all the fucking shit came out about Brit Rest. he got outed as well. Not for doing anything to anyone, but just for being a bit of a fucking prick.
Sorry for the wait.
Right. We're done. Let's go here. Osprey is the goat. He's total bellend. Yeah.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
They're sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
Then we'll just post our own.
Do you see anything you like?
A diamond sword. Don't we already have one of those? I don't know why I got so excited for that. Heaven's cloud damage?
You've a keen eye.
Bridge has done an alright job with him.
And a fine, fine day to you.
Yeah, he like went like just not missing, but he didn't do like any shows in forever, right?
Well,
He got injured, but then he took some time out
This
anyway.
is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
Who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what
Is that
one
actually his
man can
accent?
do.
I didn't know it was
Puts
Cockney.
his mind to it. And I've
Cockney?
been training ever since, so that one day
I bet he's a
can be
fucking
someone's
Tory.
saviour, just like Gav was
He
mine.
looks like a Tory. He's got the fucking nose of a Tory.
You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
You're from Essex.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen.
Dude. He's
Not
talented.
far from here is an Imperial
It's just a
lookout,
shame he's a cunt.
Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
All right,
bring it
I'm
here,
head out.
right.
Got to get ready for work. Leaving. Alone.
Yo.
Anything else?
Have fun, Fluff
No.
Daddy.
Sneaking
And
into a
enjoy
heavily
every
guarded
everyone
Imperial
and have a great
outpost and
days
stealing the
off.
Yo.
logbook would be quite sufficient.
You too,
You'll need to
Mr.
assess the
Seraphim Daddy.
situation,
Thank you for
determine a
chilling,
point of
mate.
entry, create a
Have yourself a good day at work. Hope it goes good and it
all
goes
without
quick,
being
mate.
discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette. Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything.
Was he the main event?
It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
No. Oh
Shouldn't be as
god.
dangerous as I made
Who,
out.
who was the main event?
keep away
How
from
did they not put that as the main event?
On my way.
Oh, let me guess. Young Bucks versus fucking some Cook Lords, and they did 12,000 fucking super kicks. Fucking shit, man. That's why I don't watch AEW, man. Hey, hey! It's fucking. I hate the Young Bucks, man. If I wish a wrestler could botch and not wrestle again, and be perfectly healthy, it would be the Young Bucks. I fucking hate the Young Bucks. They're so boring. I've never in my life popped for the Young Bucks ever. I'd literally rather watch Viscera than watch the Young Bucks.
This might take a while.
They do good storytelling. Yeah, storytelling of drop kicks every fucking other move. It's amazing. I'd rather my dad wank into my gob and finish into... I'd rather my dad finish his wank into my gob. And then I'll finger his ass as well. Fucking load of shit. I'm sorry, the only good thing that they are good for is their t-shirts. Their t-shirts are good. That's it. People literally are totally, absolutely fucking copiumed out of their balls, right? To think that their fashion, the elite t-shirts or whatever they are, they look pretty good. Danielson versus Okada was the main event. Oh, that's all right. Danielson, Bryan Danielson. I bet it was a slow match, but I bet it was good. Mate, that's a better main event, I would say.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
I think Bryan Danielson's probably the best wrestler I've ever watched. He's such a good wrestler. I don't think I've ever seen him have a bad match. Mate, I think the best year... I always go on about it. The best year of wrestling I've ever watched in my life was 2006, and it's just because of Ring of Honor. It's easily the best. Easily, it had all the best feuds going on, and Bryan Danielson was probably the best world champion. Mate, like, if I think back to all my favourite ever wrestling matches, he's probably in like 6 of my top 10 favourite matches.
Wrestling is fake Omega Law.
It is, but it's real to us. I love it when people who don't like wrestling at all go, well, it's fake. Oh, I'm sorry, because Spider-Man's fucking real. Oh yeah, I forgot Spider-Man was real.
Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Anime is real. Anime is real. No, anime is fake. Sorry. So your point? Butters, come on, Butters. You prefer wrestling to anime. No. Why not? Oh, so let's a wrestling party. Really?
Out and wrestling, and I'm like Ultimate
Well,
Muscle.
When did you start watching wrestling?
He must have fled.
I wish, right, that Ring of Honor, you could watch, like, you know, like the network. I wish you could watch like the first, all the Ring of Honor. I would have that subscribed, and I would just continually just watch the first 10 years of Ring of Honor.
He was nowhere to be seen.
Probably like 99.
I assumed he'd set off
See,
in your direction.
the first ever wrestling match I remember was Hulk Hogan versus Big Boss Man in a cage, and I couldn't tell you what year it was. It was in WWF. It might have been like 96, 95.
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with.
Maybe even earlier than that, actually.
How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy...
Never
saving
really
your
paid
skin?
attention till like 2002, 2003.
Isn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
You prefer both... yeah, I probably prefer games to wrestling and anime, to be honest.
I prefer games to both wrestling and anime.
And now I have to decide whether I
It's one of them things that when you take an interest in wrestling, like you realise there's so much of it. There's not just like one wrestling. There's like 8 or 9 different, and then you realise there's local wrestling as well. And then you realise that all the people pretty much that have made it and on the big stage have pretty much all come from like
What about wrestling games?
IWA, Mid-South, and like that's pretty much the majority of like the Ring of Honor a lot of Ring of Honor people came from there. Like CM Punk was in IWA Mid-South and stuff for a while, like Colt Cabana. And then you realise that all these guys, some of these guys now who don't wrestle anymore, probably training the rest. It's crazy. It's like a fucking butterfly effect. It's awesome.
Have a moment, Clive.
What is it?
But then you go and try and watch IWA Mid-South in the early 2000s, and you're literally watching it in a gym in fucking Iowa that's got 3 people in the crowd, and the bottom rope is like a rubber band, and it's hard to watch sometimes.
To form a citizens' watch to fill the void.
But it's still good.
Idea boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this. They want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier.
Might go and see 1PW. Mate, no, it's like... It's more... It's like hyper scuffed. It's like... What's that American wrestling thing called?
Philippe told me he had men stationed
That comes round every now and again.
Of this establishment.
It's like that, but obviously has good wrestlers for them. But it's like so scuffed.
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you.
I still need to look into 1PW.
Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
I used to go to a few. Tom and his brother used to go like every weekend to an event.
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals.
There used to be like Future Shock season ticket holders, and then just COVID, they just didn't renew.
Drastic action is precisely what is called
And like Fight Club Pro
unless you are content to see your people downtrodden
and Progress.
My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire, that they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival.
It's a good laugh.
He is wrong.
You see like all the same people at the shows as well.
Who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made
Let's
up.
have the gauntlet run it.
No
Oh, really?
If you will
Gauntlet
extend
run it.
me the same courtesy.
And that's how you discovered it. That's cool. For him to run it into the ground.
Indeed.
Dude, they were booked too many big names.
Is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve.
Didn't they get like who did they get in? They got in someone ridiculous. It wasn't like Ric Flair. Who was it?
Families.
Was it Bret? I don't know. It wasn't Bret Hart.
Where were we? Ah, yes.
I can't remember now.
I was about to tell you of
I remember they got Steve Carino. Didn't they get Steve Carino one year?
Perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you.
Although, thanks to 1PW, I did see the best match I've ever seen. Oh, who even was it? I know it was Nigel McGuinness. 1PW. I can't remember. It is ridiculous. It was an hour-long match. It was when Nigel McGuinness was Ring of Honor champion. It's the best match I've ever seen in person. Usually Iron Man matches take ages to get going, but this was just like fucking non-stop.
Saw the captain just now.
Says Abyss. Dude, I remember wasn't there an Abyss match in a steel cage? And they it took them like 45 minutes to put the cage up. And then we couldn't see fuck all. So we just went home. And that was the main event.
True son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
We watched the entrance. They got in the ring and we went, we can't fucking see the match here. So we were like, well, let's just go home and beat the traffic.
Someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison. Fine.
Bez claimed all the free cock.
You're the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Can't believe everyone skipped on free cock.
Mate, I know. You claimed it all for yourself. Why not?
She cornered you too, then.
So many good memories.
Get a word in edgewise.
Did you meet a lot of wrestlers then?
Father like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Yeah, loads. Oh, that's awesome.
Did she? Right, as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of...
and free cook,
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go.
You'll stop on the free cock? Never.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okay. Thank you. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, I've not been to a wrestling show. You know. I'm trying to think, when was the last wrestling show I went to? I couldn't even tell you. Have I been to one? I don't think I've... Oh no, I've been to one since COVID. It was a Chris Travis memorial show.
The reports were true.
It was a really good show, actually.
I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Free cock.
Ooh. Gobble, gobble. Oh, you're going to all in as well, aren't you? Dude, that'll be so good. Dude, I bet that show's going to be crazy. Still kind of wild that they decided to bring CM Punk back before that. Although I think they don't want him being rusty.
Turkey, gobble gobble motherfucker.
Gobble gobble motherfucker. Pulling views, new AEW show they brought in. Oh yeah, they're doing like 2 shows now, like SmackDown and Raw, right? And they don't want him to be fucking rusty for big events.
Clive, it's me.
He looks to be in good shape though.
Are you alright? I am.
I kind of like it though that he's giving the like he definitely alluded that like he doesn't think it was his fault. I don't think it was either of the guys' faults. I think it was. I don't think it was anyone's fault individually. I think they're both just two groups of people that clash massively.
Just to be sure, you head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
You going to All In as well?
Feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down.
I think the problem is there's so many big names.
I'm not like you. One sniff of those
in that locker room.
Town screaming blue murder.
They don't have. They've got Chris Jericho, but they don't have like an Undertaker, someone that everyone respects. I would hope that they would respect Chris Jericho, but
do you not see, Father?
I think he would just slap people up.
Given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would
oh yeah, Sting. True.
Their country, hmm?
Yeah, actually, I forgot about Sting.
Their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on
That's
the
why,
brink.
low key,
Without their
Triple H would have been amazing for
Without their
AEW.
shield, how will they protect their kin?
He doesn't even have to be an on-screen person. Have him as a like behind the scenes, and he would sort everyone out.
But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreak.
Yeah, I think like if I had to say my top 3 wrestlers ever,
but we don't
it's probably going to be Bryan Danielson,
is built on the broken backs
Chris
of the
Jericho,
please let us not quarrel in the
and
street.
then
You must see that no good will come of this.
someone who wrestled for a very long time. Maybe someone like Macho Man. I fucking loved Macho Man.
A threat that your sword
Macho Man was like an athletic man in a time where everybody wrestled stiff as a board, and they had no athleticism at all. And then you had Macho Man, who was like really athletic compared to everyone.
Your daughter's opinions are her own.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels is up there. He's probably in my top 5. The other 2 would be Shawn Michaels and probably just Undertaker.
Born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
You have The Rock and Jeff Hardy.
That a woman might
Yeah, like The Rock, not for his like wrestling ability, but just for like his charisma.
I met a swarm of thralls
And then
south from Oriflamme.
Jeff Hardy just for his like crazy moments, but again, I don't think I've ever watched a Jeff Hardy match and thought, fucking hell, this guy is insane. I've just thought he is a bit insane with like how he jumps off shit.
Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, to be honest, I can't really say much about Eddie Guerrero. I didn't watch any of his WWE stuff.
Yes.
I watched him in late WCW, like 97 onwards, and he was always good there. But I can't remember him doing anything in WWE because I didn't watch WWE when he was in it. I started watching indies. Although I did watch him.
The men have their orders.
When he was, I think
I got them spaced out at regular
he did a couple of matches in Ring of Honor when he was champion.
There'll be someone there to meet them.
At some point. Moff, Steve to give some shit back later. Yo, no problem, well. Take care, mate.
The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady.
Go and give Steve some shit from me.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to...
Boys, I'd love to finish this tonight, but I don't think we're going to be able to.
Take care.
Thank you.
Oh, we are.
Both of you.
Even if it takes 6 more hours.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Bum, 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 bum. Right. We're wrapping up a lot of storylines here, though, boys. Butters, who's your favourite wrestler? I think Butters' favourite wrestler is Kazumakiru in Yakuza 3.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
King from Tekken. You in DKC and Demons wrestling streams? Aww. What a little cutie. Yeah, I'd say the same, but I think I'm my own favourite wrestler. Dude, I love playing King. I can't wait for the new Tekken.
No. It's only just begun.
Oh, fuck my dick. Fuck me, we missed. Okay. Right, we got this, boys. You playing 7 the other day? We're going to an arcade this weekend.
Fuck my dick. Fluff 2023.
And we're gonna play. I'm gonna play a lot of Tekken 7. I do love Tekken 7. I don't own it. Fuck my dick. That sounds like my presidential campaign. Saying.
Too slow.
We got him. No, we didn't. Ho 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 ho. Getting a lot of experience. Try and boost our level as much as we can, boys, before the end.
To be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town.
I mean, we could probably take at least 100 enemies at once here. I don't but doubt it.
Clive, it's good to see you. And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
I think while I do this, I'm going to fuck about with my YouTube while we're watching this cutscene, boys.
Seems we've survived.
Because this is only side missions, who cares?
I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess.
Bez, do you know what time you get into the arcade on Saturday?
But by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel. Because you feel it yourself.
I think we're going to try and get there pretty early.
Our purpose was ever the same.
Or as early as we can, really, to get the most out of it.
You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
You're bringing the Apollo, so not sure yet. What are you calling early?
Now
What
that
time's it
that's
open?
settled, I must go and see to the
It's Bury Arcade,
The
right?
doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than
What time's it opened? Saturday, 11 a.m. Probably at 12.
Madam Isabel is
We'll probably set off from here
indeed.
early to get there for either opening or
I see.
just after opening.
It is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so,
Ugh.
but you still do. The dame said
Oh,
herself.
I'm excited for
"You
some
turn things
pizza.
around.
Although I
just
probably
have
won't
to
get
work
pizza, I'll probably get burger.
And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
So many
Well
machines I
said,
want to play.
Captain. Let this be a new beginning, not only for Sandbreck, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
But yeah, there's no rush to get there at the same time as us. I just thought it would make sense. Just with what Watson's doing a big journey, try and get as much arcading as possible. Could get F12 and go get them when we're ready. Okay. There's no rush though, dude. Yo, Mr. Intel. You alright, mate?
Wounded. I'll be happy to
How are
help
we
with any
doing?
stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town.
You won't be ready till 4 PM at the earliest.
You deserve.
Them fucking carries, mate.
If Northreach had fallen, what would you
Why
have
are they
done?
taking that long?
A woman of
Does
your
Apollo
means
have to
could
do?
find
Does
out
it
how
really
far
take him that long to do his makeup?
But I sense you would rather have died here.
Oh,
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
you doing good? I'm doing all right, mate. We've almost finished this, I think. I've said that all day, and then more side missions keep popping up. Feel like I've worked 4 days this week already. Really, you had a long day at work, dude.
Dominion. I was calm
Mate.
then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer.
Oh, Jen's working till 3. Okay.
He was my master's
Yeah, don't feel like you have to get there early then.
gentlest man I have ever known.
I'll speak to Watson about it, but I just thought the sooner we get there, the better. Just in case if anyone else wants to get there early. But don't feel like if we get there for 12 that you have to get there for 12.
Anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last.
Boom, boom, boom,
We found
boom.
ourselves here, in Northreach.
Steve's coming early.
It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
Steve's going to be there at 8:30 in the morning.
Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief, shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them.
You thought the carers getting Uber? Oh.
And so I swore.
Mate, he's going to go apeshit. He never pays for anything, Carey. Never mind.
That Northreach showed me,
Never mind.
that I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Pay for an Uber. And yo, lol.
I want to be the filling in the Fluff and Watson sandwich for as long as possible. I will be there for 12 if you are.
Oh. You can definitely be the filling. Yo, Mr. Toadjam, how you doing, mate?
Him, you know. that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep...
How long does it take us to get there? I think it takes us like an hour and a half. So if we set off at like 10:30, we'll get there for... We'll get there for about 12.
Soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Oh. Ooh. Oh my god! We can build the ultimate sword. Oh my god, I'm about to come. We might as well go and make it. Let us go and make it. Yo lol, you alright mate? You off work this weekend then?
So what do I owe the honour?
Boys, it's time.
Where will it be?
Oh, it's not Oricum that we need. I got excited. It's not Oricum. Which ones do we use, boys? These ones we need more, right? Primitive battle horn, we don't need that, right? Stone tongue. Okay, we'll make this.
Should last you a good while. And?
Instead of working every Saturday now, I work a full weekend on and then one off. Oh, do you prefer that? I don't know if I'd prefer that. It's whatever works best for you, really, isn't it?
You should have seen him. The thing did.
So you're off next week? That's why Emmy's coming with us. Oh, it'll be good to finally meet Emmy.
Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart.
On top of your full-time job, I know.
And he achieved his aim.
Mate, you're a proper worker.
And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is.
Cheers, I have our days with them. Oh, that's good.
Appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however,
that's really good that you can like work it out like that.
Always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is
that's very grown up of you.
Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant.
M is my sister, but
it's true.
No.
And this time he was found wanting.
No, M is Lol's daughter. My M is my sister. Emmy is. Jesse just thought that. What?
Scout's nose is different.
Jesse's like trying to piece all the puzzles. The trifectas of life, the butterfly effect.
Young Ember has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
I can confirm I'm not Fluff's mum. Yep.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like
the butterfly effect is just one word.
And if you ask me,
moo. Is it moo? Moo? Moo?
That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by.
My nan used to call my sister Tiddles. Oh, was it Tiddles?
Chance would be a fine thing.
It's going to really annoy me.
Back to work.
Was it Tiddles? Even when she was like a teenager. Tiddles.
Did not play out as I expected.
It's like, what?
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Another question completed. Ooh, another level as well. Very pog. Pile driver cooldown. Coop's mom's favourite move. Oh my god, there's new hunts! And there's a new quest? Oh, fuck me.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
You think Lee's going to bin you off for M?
Here you are. Come again.
It's alright, we can both bin Lee off. If Lee bins you off, I'll bin Lee off. How about that? Damage... Increase damage dealt to enemies by 5%. Huh? Is that even any good? That's kind of underwhelming, is it not? Oh, Lee just closed my door. I think Lee just binned me off. The Grim Reaper. It's pronounced like the sound of a cow making moo. Okay. Right, I'm going to go and do these quests first before I pick any more up. Yeah, Lee's looking forward to this weekend. I think we all are.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side? Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved.
And loved?
The hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Okay. Dude, there's so much content in this. It's actually crazy. First mission. Right, we're going to go in here.
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
They're coming.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Verda.
Who? Get down here.
I think we'd better shut up shop.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Verda.
Sid, what's wrong?
Sid.
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Verda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die.
You will die.
You will all fucking die!
You don't need to swear, mate.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
Boy.
You who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Go. Come on, then.
Go on, go.
Just go.
Lubor.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Go. Come on.
Stop! You're hurting him!
The fuck?
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Yeah, bitch.
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well? Does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
No!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Poor guy.